Hey, what's up, lightboltjoe here. Today we are going to discuss the 2012 horror Christmas film Silent Night. This is extremely loosely based off of the 1984 film Silent Night, Deadly Night, which was pulled after a week that it premiered in theaters. Super controversial. And there's 4 sequels of Silent Night, Deadly Night, which makes no sense because the first one was absolutely terrible. And we talked about how terrible it was. Great concept, horrible execution. So this loosely based remake, only really has a girl dying the same way as another girl did in the original. She gets speared through the back with antlers from an animal. You have this canatotic grandfather grab someone's arm and say, "Oh, Santa's gonna punish you," or Christmas is the worst time of year. You then had a backstory of this one character at the very end that he saw a Santa murder his family, and he then took the torch to then murder because people are naughty and need to be punished. So like some kills were really cool, like the beginning of the movie when the deputy was wrapped in the chair with the Christmas lights and then electrocuted with the string lights. That was a pretty cool, creepy basement vibe. Like that was a pretty neat murder part of this Santa. But like we've seen that plenty of times since then. Another really cool thing about Better Watch Out, which is a fantastic horror Christmas film because it surprised me. This film didn't surprise me, but Better Watch Out, whenever the hell that came out, 2018, 2019, that was another wrapped around with Christmas light kind of a thing. But that was awesome. Dacre Montgomery's in that. That we've praised that film. We love that film. That film was awesome. 2012 Silent Night. It's an hour and 34 minutes long, including the credits. It took forever to get from point A to point B. Some of it was a murder mystery, and it was pretty neat. A lot of this film also was based off of, there was a massive Christmas massacre in 2008 or something like that, where a guy dressed up as a Santa Claus shot a bunch of people at a party. And that you could see was a lot of influence of this film as well, because a backstory of this killer Santa was that he took a flamethrower and killed a bunch of people at a party on Christmas. So it's kind of like a mix of that loosely based 1984 Silent Night, Deadly Night, and that 2008 Christmas Massacre, or whatever the hell year that was. Was this film, some of the acting was really good. That female deputy, whose name I don't know, she did a great job with the acting. But certain parts just dragged. They just dragged. Certain scenes were really cool. So there's obviously different tech in 2012 compared to 1984, having killer Santa Clauses. The same concept as this killer Santa Claus running around with an axe, double-bladed axe. Was pretty neat. It's a red handle. He also gives a little girl this sharpened candy cane covered in blood. In this film, compared to the original, he gives the little girl the razor blade covered in blood. So things are similar. Little tiny things are similar. Not the plot, but little things are similar. It was a thing. It had its moments. It had some pretty cool death scenes, but I can definitely live without seeing this ever again. Yeah. On to the next review. Mucho mahalo.